Yeah.
Krush, your daily dose of goodness. Now also available in long life.
Made with love by Clover.
All right, so the 2019 school year has now officially kicked off, and 20,000 children across South Africa will receive a brand new pair of school shoes to better equip them for the school year ahead. And I love this. And this is all part of the hashtag Krush Goodness project by Clover Krush. We've been following it very, very closely here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, Clover Krush Assistant Brand Manager Matapelo Mofokeng joins us this morning to chat more about the upcoming phase 2 of the project, now for the second year running. And it's very, very exciting. Matapelo, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I bet you and your entire team, you're all smiles because this is such a feel-good project and we love it, man.
Yes.
Cool. So we've highlighted some of the schools over the past that will be receiving these brand new pairs of school shoes.
Yes.
But you've got some exciting news as to who will be going there and visiting these schools.
Yeah, so the Krush campaign is back and now it's bigger and better than last year.
Yeah.
Last year we gave away 10,000 pairs of school shoes, and this year we're giving away 20,000 pairs of school shoes. And we are happy to say today we will be announcing some of the most loved South African celebrities who have joined forces with Krush to partner with us as we travel across the country to share a pair of school shoes. I'm talking about Shona Ferguson, Leanne Manus, Tembi Sieta, and others who have also are also part of the Krush Share Goodness crew. And the first activation is starting in Gauteng next week. We are starting to give away school shoes. We'll be going to schools such as Thembelihle in Soweto, James Nkosi in East Rand, and also moving on to other provinces, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, and our last stop being here in Cape Town, Western Cape. So yeah, we are really excited to actually announce the Goodness crew that have joined us as we spread the goodness across the country.
Exactly, and I've been to one of the events of the previous campaign, and it's such a vibe, and there's so much going on. The children love it. What else can we expect to see from phase 2? And what are you really setting out to show? What do you want to highlight, I think, more with this time around?
Okay, so Krush as a brand, it's our payoff line is your daily dose of goodness.
Yeah.
And from an intrinsic brand is that it's filled with the goodness that you get from the juice, which is rich with vitamin A, C, and E, as well as it has no added sugar, and that is 100% fruit juice. So intrinsically, what we want to communicate is that the goodness that you get from a Krush juice is what we are giving away to the consumer. So we are doing an act of kindness. So we will be going around sharing goodness. But what we love the most about this time around is that we wanted to get our consumers involved in sharing the goodness. Hence, when we did the phase 1 of the campaign, we had an on-pack promotion where they get to buy a Krush product and nominate a school to go to. So it's the exciting thing about this time around is that we're getting our consumers involved. And as we visit the school, some of them will come and help us share the goodness. So we want to drive that. Krush, it's all about the goodness. And we as a brand, we have positioned ourselves as a brand that does good. And we want to encourage that culture of doing
good. And you guys are doing good. And I can already tell that you are embodying that energy that you guys are putting out with this campaign.
Yes.
But one might actually ask, like, why does a fruit juice, jump on board with something like a school shoe drive? And I'm sure it links up with the kind of a health factor and children and juice at that as well.
So as a brand, we value education a lot, and one of Nelson Mandela's quotes is that the children are our greatest treasure and they are the future. And as a brand, we strongly believe in that. So we know, like, the school year has begun and there's still other thousands of learners in South Africa who walk barefoot to school. Others walk like 10 kilometers a lot. Some don't even have a pair of school shoes. Some go with torn shoes, So we as a brand, we want to come in and make the journey a little bit much easier for them to walk to school. And hence we decided to, even though you don't have a proper uniform, but at least have a pair of school shoes because they walk every day. So we wanted to come in as a brand to make the journey much easier. And we know the kids are our future, and that is why we thought of giving the school shoes. It's a great thing to do to the community as a whole.
What do you think it means? Because we're taking a look, from our perspective, we're doing the school shoe drive. It's great to be able to give away 20,000 pairs of school shoes, but what does a pair of school shoes mean to a child that does not have them?
to someone, to a child who doesn't have, it's like there's someone out there who cares for me. There's someone who's out there who's thinking about me, and that's what Krush is here to say. We are here to do good to you, and that is why we want to encourage the culture of doing good, the culture of sharing, the culture of driving to help our communities, because we believe a pair of school shoes means a lot. You were there with us last year. You could see the excitement in their face, how they were very, very happy to receive a pair of school shoes. So it might be something little, but to someone it does make a big difference.
Exactly, and that was for me the biggest highlight of being there, is just to see the absolute joy and how proud they were when they received that pair of school shoes. They were so proud. It actually gave me goosebumps.
Amazing.
For you personally, what does this mean? You've been part of this campaign now for a while, but on a real personal note, how does it make you feel?
You know, it touches the emotions. You know, at some of the activation, you get very so emotional that for me, a pair of school shoes may be nothing, but to see the face, for me, it just gives me a great pleasure that I'm there and I'm able to put a smile on someone's faces. So it connects with me emotionally. And over and above that, as a brand, that's what we wanted to do, to capture the emotions of the consumer. And I think we did well in the first one. And we want to keep on driving that sentiment, connecting emotionally. And I'd say also from my side is just a pleasure, just feeling good after doing what we have done.
Maspelo, thank you very much for joining us, and all the best for you and the Goodness crew as well for phase 2. It's going to be very exciting, and of course we're going to be following it very, very closely. So add a little goodness to your day by watching Expresso through the summer and refreshing yourself with your favorite Krush flavor, because you stand a chance of winning daily prizes for yourself, your friends, and your school.
Krush, your daily dose of goodness. Now also available in long life.
Made with love by Clover.